Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing great today. Thank you so much for joining my class today. When you're ready, get your mat and let's begin. Come into your most comfortable cross-legged seated position. We'll take a few moments here like we always do before beginning our class. Bring your hands in Chin Mudra, resting them on the knees or thighs, and slowly close down the eyes. We take a couple of breaths here before beginning our flow today. Make sure to bring yourself with the mind into your yoga practice. So try to observe your nostrils, maybe observing your inhalation and your exhalation. A good way to be present, to be here with me, to be here with your yoga practice. At the same time, on each exhale, see if you can release tension, if you have any tension in the body, relaxing shoulders. Take a little bit of space in between the teeth to relax the jaws, or just move the tongue in your mouth. Observing yourself here. 5 more breaths, relaxing the muscles around the belly, shoulders. That's where we usually keep a lot of tension. Again, I want to remind you to breathe in and out through the nostrils during the practice all the time. Support your practice. Move with the breath. Stay with the breath to be able to hold the poses longer and to feel less tired. 2 more, inhaling deep and long. Belly rise on the inhale and gently moving towards the spine on the exhale. You are at peace and at ease and relaxed right now. Beautiful. You may keep the eyes closed, joining the palms of the heart in Namaste. We'll chant 3 Oms. On the next inhale, Beautiful. Slowly open the eyes, maybe with a smile, releasing the hands by the side and changing the cross of the legs for a moment. Make sure your sitting bones are down equally. You're still relaxed in the body. Inhaling, arms up, tailbone in, and exhaling, right hand down, extending left arm above the left ear. Maybe right lower arm comes down all the way. Just stretching the left side of the body here. Make sure you're not collapsing chest forward. And now collapsing as well into the right shoulder. Keep that shoulder away from the ear. Keep rolling left shoulder back. 1 more breath here. And inhaling back to center again, equally pressing the sitting bones down. Exhaling to the left. Same. Keep the sitting bones down. Extending that right arm above the right ear, not collapsing forward. Keeping the left shoulder away from the ear. Right shoulder roll back. Stretching well right side of the rib cages. And 1 last breath here. Exhale, go out. On the inhale, come exhaling, hands in front of you, lifting yourself on the knees and hands. Make sure shoulders are above the wrist and hips are just above your knees. Toes in, inhaling, exhaling. Downward facing dog, bending knees one at a time. And stretching before. Finding stillness for a couple of breaths in, out, downward facing dog. Spread the fingers, press the palms. And breathe again, lengthening upper body, sharpening the sitting bones, long neck, heavy head. Maybe shake your head to yes or no a few times to make sure your neck is relaxed. Keeping the shoulders again away from the ears. Finding stillness if you were bending knees one at a time. In our down dog for 3 more breaths. 2 more. And 1 more. Gaze on the inhale at the top of the mat. Take as many steps as you need to walk yourself all the way to the top of the mat. Bring the toes together, feet together. Inhaling for a flat back. Exhaling, forward fold. Soft bend in the knees if you have to. And inhale to rise all the way up. Hand, it's always the last one to come up. Gaze up and exhale. Hands at the heart and down by the side. A few Surya Namaskar modified to warm up a little bit more before continuing. Hands at the heart, press the feet down, inner legs together, tailbone in, shoulders away from the ears. Inhaling, rise. Gaze in front of you, exhale, forward fold. Flat back on the inhale, palms down, step the right foot back. Left to follow, straight to downward facing dog. We skip the chaturanga. And when you're ready, step the right foot in between the hands. Left knee drops down. Inhaling, arms up. Beautiful. Keep the hips in one line. Exhaling, frame the right foot, extend the right leg, bringing the right heel on the ground. Help yourself with the hand if you want. If you feel like, walk the hands, wrist under the shoulders, pushing through the heels, pointing the toes up. Roll your right heel back. Inhaling, away from the lower back. On the exhale, forward fold. Keep a soft bend in the right knee. If you feel any pain behind the right knee, don't hyperextend. And breathe always again away from the lower back. Bringing crown of the head towards the toes. One last breath here. Inhaling halfway up. Exhaling, dropping right foot down. Frame, walk the hands back to frame the right foot. Tuck the left toes in, extend the left leg. Step back down and facing down. Same on the left. When you're ready, on the next inhale, step the left foot in between the hands. Drop the right knee down. Keep the hips in one line. Inhaling, arms up. Make sure your knee is not passing over your ankle. Stay always away from the lower back. On the exhale, frame the left foot. Extend the left leg. Help yourself to bring the heel down, toes up. Walk the hands under the shoulders. Keep the hips in one line. Left hip rolls back. Right hip rolls forward. Inhale here, away from the lower back. Exhale to fold. Relax the shoulders, facial muscles. Support the practice with the breath. 2 breaths again here. Half split, half Hanumasana. 1 more. And inhale halfway up. Exhale, drop the foot down. Walk the hands back to frame. Tuck the right toes in, extend and step back to downward facing dog. Inhaling for a high plank. Make sure to spread the fingers, press the palm, navel to spinal, shoulders are above the wrist. Drop the knees and chest, chin down. Elbows in. Inhaling for a cobra. Toes in. Exhale. Down facing dog once more. Beautiful. Inhale. Gaze at the top of the mat. Right foot step at the top. Left to follow. Big toes to touch. Inhale halfway up. Exhale fold. Inhale to rise all the way up. Exhale hands at the heart. Inhale rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Stepping back, left foot this time, right to follow. Downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze at the top. Right foot this time, step outside the right hand. Drop the left knee down. Release the back toes. Inhale away from the lower back. Stay here. Bringing right knee towards the right upper arm, or lower yourself down all the way into the forearms. Either way, make sure you're not collapsing into the shoulders. Open the hip. Relax and breathe. One more breath. Exhale. Beautiful. If you are all the way down onto the forearms, lift yourself back up. And again, extend the right leg, bringing the heel down into a modified half split again. Always make sure you're not hyperextending the knee. Relaxing the shoulders. Breathe one more. And when you're ready, once more, drop the right foot down, walk the hands forward, tuck the left toes in, extend the left leg, and step the right foot back down, facing dog. Breathing, same on the left. Inhale, left foot step outside your left hand. Drop the right knee down. Release the back toes. Inhale away from the lower back. Stay here or lower yourself down onto the forearms, drawing that left knee towards the left upper arm. Remember to not collapse into the shoulders. Always inhaling away from the lower back. Breathing, relaxing facial muscles, relaxing everything. One more breath here. Exhale all out. And if you are onto the forearms, lift yourself back up. Again, extending the left leg, bringing heel down, toes up. Maybe walking hands, again, wrist under the shoulders. Inhaling, rolling left hip back, right hip forward. Breathing here, stretching well the left leg. One more. And again, on the exhale, walk the hands to the top, drop the left foot down, tuck the right toes in, extend the back foot, step back down, facing dog. Beautiful. Inhaling high plank, bring the feet closer, shoulders above the wrist, navel to spinal, drop the knees, chest and chin down. Elbows in all the time, attached to the ribcage, shoulders away from the ears. Release the feet, inhaling for a back bend here. Toes in, exhale, downward facing dog. Keep the feet at the back, hip apart, tuck the hands to the back. Catch onto your big toes with a peace finger. Inhaling, halfway up, exhale, forward fold. Soft bend in the knees once more if you need it. Shoulders away from the ear. Hold your Padangusthasana for 5. Long neck, heavy head. Don't fight the gravity. Soft bend in the knees again if you want to. Sharpen the sitting bones up towards the ceiling. Relax the shoulders, trying to reach crown of the head towards the toes. In belly to thighs, thighs to belly. 2 more. One more, inhale. And out. Slowly inhale halfway up. Exhale, release the tips of the fingers in front of you for your flat back. And walking toes out, heels in towards the edges of your mat, bend into the knees, sit into a squat malasana, elbows inside the knees, gently pressing to open the hip here, hands at the heart in namaste. Lift the chest and the heart away from the ground, gaze steady in front of you. Breathing for 2 breaths here. One more. And again, exhale, fingertips down. Inhale, stretch well, bring the feet hip apart once more. Inhaling halfway up, exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling to roll yourself all the way to standing. Head is the last one to come up. Arms up, you may gaze up now. Exhale, hands at the heart and down by the side. Beautiful, bring the hands at the hips. Coming all the way towards the back of the mat, you're going to step right foot forward and open the feet, preparing for warrior two. Shimmy, shimmy the toes forward, right heel in line with the left touch of the foot. Left toes can stay slightly in and heel out. Tailbone in, bend into the right knee, lowering down. Inhaling, arms parallel to the ground. Tailbone in, gaze at your right middle finger. Shoulder blades are going away from each other. The more you're lowering down the hips, the more you're going to press outer edge of the left foot into the ground. And again, supporting your practice with the breath. Maybe relaxing into a smile. 2 more breaths here. Make sure your right knee is not falling in. Your right knee is pointing towards the second, third toe of the right foot. 1 breath more. 1 breath more. 1 more breath. And when you're ready, gaze in front of you, keeping the arms parallel to the ground. Pushing through the right heel, turn the right toes in, left toes out. Same on the left side. Left heel in line with the right touch of the foot, right toes in, right heel slightly out, tailbone in, gaze at your left middle finger. The more you're lowering down to open the hip, the more you're going to press the outer edge of the right foot into the ground, tailbone in, sharpen the fingers, strong arms. Breathing, supporting your practice. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Keeping the arms parallel to the ground, push to the left heel, extend the left leg, turn the left toes in, turn the right toes out once more. Bend into the right knee, same heel in line with the left arch. Inhaling here, exhaling right arm inside your right foot. Roll your left shoulder to the ceiling. Your right knee is slightly pressing against the right upper arm, never against the elbow. Inhaling left arm up, exhaling left arm above your left ear. Keep rolling left shoulder back, right shoulder forward. Inhale away from the lower back, outer edge of the left foot, still pressing down. Long neck, maybe gaze up at your left elbow for your side angle. And again, make sure you are breathing. 2 more. 1 more. When you're ready, gaze in front of you, pushing through the heels. Inhaling all the way up, extending the right leg. Arms are parallel to the ground, right toes in, left toes out. Bend into the left knee, inhaling again. Exhaling, left arm inside your left foot. Roll your right shoulder back, a little bit of resistance in between my left knee, left upper arm. Open the chest, exhale, right arm above the right ear. Extend that right arm like somebody's pulling it away from you. And the more you extend the arm, the more you're going to press that right outer edge of the foot into the ground. Long neck before gazing up. 3 breaths here. Keep rolling right shoulder back, left shoulder forward. 1 more. Gaze in front of you, push through the heels. Inhale all the way up. Extend the left leg, turn the toes in, release the hands for a moment. Beautiful. Turning the right toes out once more. You're going to walk the right heel in line with the left heel and shorten the distance away in between as well, in between the feet. Inhaling again, arms are parallel to the ground. Exhaling here. Inhaling right arm up, on the exhale, Uttita Trikonasana, right side once more. Rolling left shoulder back, long neck, maybe easing up at your left hand. If you have a block, use a block for your right hand. I use my blocks. I have them at home, so I usually myself use the blocks for my Utthita Trikonasana. It helps to get full benefits out of the poses. Not just Utthita in this one, but any other pose. So if you have a block and you think you need it, go ahead, use it. Breathe, rolling left shoulder back, right shoulder forward. Take your time always, and again make sure to support your practice. Gaze in front of you, pushing through the heels, rise up, turn the right toes in, left toes out, left heel in line with the right heel. Exhale in, inhale, left arm up, exhale, Utthita Trikonasana once more. On the left side, roll the right shoulder back, left shoulder forward. Long neck before you gaze up. Imagine you are leaning back on the wall behind you. So try to keep the shoulders, the right shoulder rolling back, the back in line with the hips as well. Your right outer hip will roll towards the back. Breathing 5 as well on this side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you're gazing up, gaze in front of you, pushing through the heels, rise to stand, release the hands, turn the left toes in and walk the feet back towards the center of the mat. Beautiful. Walk yourself back from where you started at the back of the mat, keeping feet hip apart once more. Inhaling here, exhaling forward fold and bringing the hands under the feet this time. And if it's too much, just grab into your big toes like we did earlier in your Padangusthasana. Inhaling and exhaling this time into Padahastasana. Giving a little bit of massage here to your hands, stretching the back of the legs. Keep soft bending the knees. If you feel like, sharpen the sitting bones, back and up. Crown of the head, trying to reach the ground. Thighs to belly, belly to thighs. Long neck, heavy head, hold it. 4. On every inhale, lengthen the upper body away from the lower back. On every exhale, maybe reaching the crown of the head towards the ground a little bit more. Or maybe just stay where you are, shoulders are relaxed and away from the ears. 2 more breaths here. Maybe closing the eyes as well. 1 more. This is really a good pose for runners who sits a lot and who's biking as well. Inhaling halfway up, exhaling, releasing fingertips in front of you once more. Inhaling flat back, exhaling forward, and inhaling to roll yourself once more to stand. Arms are going all the way up, lengthen, press the feet into the ground, and exhale, hands at the heart. Beautiful. Separate the feet hip apart once more. Toes out, heels in, bending into the knees. Malasana squat once more. Elbows in. Gently, always pressing elbows in between the knees, inside the knees. Your heart and chest are lifting away from the ground. And again, you are relaxed at peace. 2 more breaths. And out. 1 more. And out. Drop the fingertips down. Inhale, stretch the legs and bringing the feet parallel again to each other. Inhaling halfway up, exhaling forward. Inhaling to roll yourself up to stand again. Arms are up. In the head, last one to rise. Exhaling, hands at the heart and down by the side. Hands on the hips once more. Stepping the right foot forward. And again, separating the feet for warrior 2. Right heel in line with the left arch. Elbow in, bend into the right knee and bring the arms parallel to the ground. We won't hold the warrior, but we will reverse. So turn the right palm up to the ceiling and reverse. Revolve your warrior 2. Now your left arm can either rest on the left thigh or bring it behind your back, trying to reach for your right inner thigh. So left hand on the left hip, not the right hip, or right inner thigh. Still rolling the right shoulder back, extending the right arm above the right ear. Baby gaze up after a long neck towards your right elbow. Just a breath here, more. And when you're ready, pushing through the heels, coming to warrior 2, extending the right leg, right toes in, left toes out. Bending to the left knee, flip the left palm upside down and reverse the warrior. Again, right hand can rest on the right hip, and if you do so, make sure you're not pressing too much against. Hand is there for support, or bring the right hand behind, trying to reach for your left inner thigh. Inhaling left arm up and extending that left arm above the left ear. Roll the left shoulder back, right shoulder forward, long neck, gaze up. Just 3 breaths here. 2. Gaze in front of you, pushing through the heels, coming back to warrior 2, extending the left knee. Left toes in, right toes out. Releasing the hands for a moment. You're going to turn facing the front of your mat and drop the left knee down. Inhale for a moment. And when you're ready, left elbow coming outside your right knee. You're gonna scoop in and roll that right shoulder back, left shoulder forward. Make sure you inhale away from the lower back and bring your left hand outside your right foot. Now you're going to inhale right arm up and exhale that right arm above the right ear, and you can stay here, or if you wish, tuck your left toes in, extend the left leg and drop the heel down for a revolved side angle. Now make sure you are keep inhaling away from the lower back and roll the right shoulder back, left shoulder forward. Again, before you gaze up, long neck. 2 breaths in and out. 1 more. Gaze down, release the right hand, drop the left knee down and come back to center. Beautiful, framing that right foot, extend the left leg and turn towards the back of your mat, towards the left foot, dropping the right knee down. Inhaling away from the ground, right elbow out to the left knee, scooping in. Stay away from the lower back. Right shoulder forward, left shoulder rolls back. Right hand outside your left foot. Now left hand on the hip. Remember, tuck the right toes in, extend the leg, or keep the right knee down. Inhaling left arm up, exhaling left arm above the left ear. Any variation you prefer. Long neck before you gaze up. In and out. 2 more breaths. Keep turning left shoulder back, right shoulder forward. If your back leg is extended, drop the right knee down. Inhaling again, left arm up, and on top of the hip, gaze down. And frame the left foot. Beautiful. Tap the right toes in. Extend the right leg. And coming back to center. Bring the feet parallel to each other. Take a moment here, holding on to the opposite elbows, making the frame for your head. Keep equal weight onto the heels and toes. Let your head be heavy, your neck be long. Beautiful. Take one more breath. And when you're ready, inhale halfway up. Exhale, hands down in front of you. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, hands on the hips. Exhale once more and inhale to stand. The head is always the last one to come up. Take a moment here. Make sure you're not feeling dizzy. And once more, turn the right toes out. This time you're going to step left foot sideways, shortening the distance in between the feet. Your feet are not in one line, hips are in one line. Inhaling left arm up and torso away from the lower back. On the exhale, bring the left hand outside your right foot, and if for some of you this is too much, you can keep the left hand inside your right foot. That's also fine. Once you find your variation, inhale once more, gazing here, and exhaling, extend the right arm to the ceiling, long neck before you gaze up. Once more, if you have a block, feel free to use a block for your left hand. Bring the floor closer to you. Keep inhaling away from the lower back. Turning left shoulder forward, right shoulder to the back. In our Parivrtta Trikonasana, one more breath here. Don't collapse into the shoulders, left shoulder away from the ear. And if you're gazing up, slowly gaze down. Release the right hand, framing the foot. Exhale here, take a moment. And when you're ready, inhale to stand, hands at the hips. Turn the right toes in, left toes up. Feet are not in one line. Once more. Toes are pointing towards the back. Hips are in one line. Inhale away from the lower back. Exhale. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale. Away from the lower back. You're reaching towards the back of the mat before you landing the hand either on the outside or on the inside of the left foot. Inhale down. Exhale. Left arm up. Turn the left shoulder back, right shoulder forward. Make sure you are not hurting the lower back. Revolving our triangle, long neck before you gaze up. Right shoulder away from the ear. Keep a soft bend in the left knee if any pain arises. Turn the left hip back, right hip forward. 3 breaths here. 2. And last one. If you're gazing up, slowly gaze down. Release the hands, framing that left foot. Take a moment. And walk again back to the center. Separating feet hip apart. Separating feet for Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhaling, exhaling, grab onto the big toes once more with a kiss finger, and bringing the crown of the head towards the ground once more. Equal weight onto the toes and heels. Now here distance is up to you in between the feet. Should be about 4 feet, but if it's too hard for you, the distance you're having right now, you can separate the feet wider. If it's too easy, then you can bring the feet closer to each other. Again, relaxing the neck, relaxing the shoulders. And then just breathe here, making sure you keep equal weight onto the toes and heels. Bending elbows on the side. 2 more. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And out, inhale halfway up. Exhale, release the hands in front of you. Inhale, hands up the hips, exhaling out, and inhale to rise. The head is the last one to come up. And once more, walk the feet towards each other at the center of the mat. Beautiful. One last time, walk towards the back of the mat. This time, bringing the feet to touch, big toes to touch, tailbone in, relax together. Hands at the heart, inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale to walk your hands forward to a downward facing dog, separating the feet as well. 2 breaths here. Spread the fingers, press the palms, long neck, heavy head, shoulders away from the ears, sharpen the sitting bones. One more breath. And when you're ready, inhale, stepping the right foot in between the hands, drop the left knee down. Earlier, we went to a half split at the top, beginning of the class. Now, feel free to extend the front leg, bring the heel down, and stay walking the hands. Again, wrist under the shoulders. Stay here for 5 breaths or 7. But if you prefer, slide that front leg all the way towards the top of the mat and slide the left knee to the back, releasing the toes into a full Hanumasana split. Now make sure you're not rolling too much onto the right hip and you're hurting your left knee. Inhale away from the lower back and stay here for a half minute. We're gonna take some time here, or if you prefer, feel free to exhale all the way towards the front knee, as long as you stay away from the lower back and this is not hurting your lower back. You are relaxed in the upper body. Any variation, it's okay. Take your time. Melting down, sending love to the hips, sending love to those areas that maybe might feel tight for you. Just breathing, relaxing the shoulders, facial muscles. Last 10. 9. Crown of the head towards the toes. Inhale away from the lower back. If your left shoulder is lifting high, inhale again away from the lower back, and then before you fold, make sure to bring that shoulder, left shoulder in this case, away from the lower back before you fold, okay? Once more, if this is giving any pain in the lower back, just coming out of the pose. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lift yourself back up. Bringing, helping yourself with the hands to lift yourself up and sliding that right foot forward, left knee back, stepping right foot back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a moment here before going on the left side. Spread the fingers, press the palms. One more breath. And when you're ready, on the next inhale, step the left foot in between the hands, dropping right knee down. Again, feel free to stay in a half Hanumasana split or slide the back knee back and the left heel forward, coming into a full split. Now same here. If you're feeling the weight of your body is going too much on the left, maybe you have a block or a blanket, anything to bring under your left hip to level, making sure your right knee stays down. You're not hurting your knee. Now, stay away from the lower back and bring the hands down. You feel free to stay here or again, maybe exhale to forward fold towards your left knee. Same. If in this case your right shoulder, you feel like it's slightly higher than the left before you fold, make sure to inhale, bring the sort of flat back, and then exhale. Any pain in the lower back, you are going to come out of the pose. Make sure to relax the jaws, to breathe, to support this pose with the breath, sending love to the hips, an area of tension. Relax, relax, relax. Same, we're gonna hold for another 10. 9. Take your time. If this is uncomfortable for you, just come out, take a child's pose. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2 and 1. Inhale slowly yourself back onto the hands. Lift yourself up, bend into the left knee. Bring that right knee back forward and step back at your own time. And again, down facing dog. Last one. Spread the fingers, press the palms, relax the shoulders, and when you're ready, dropping the knees down. Now bring the right knee forward and step the left knee behind the right. The feet are coming, so your right knee is across the left, the feet are coming at the outside of your mat. Slowly walk the hands back and sit behind your knees, bringing again right knee across the left into our Gomukasana. Now, trying to bring the heels to the outside of your hips. Your both sitting bones are down into the ground. Hands are coming at the feet or ankles or just in front of you. Inhaling again away from the lower back. And on the exhale, forward fold for a moment. Keep the sitting bones down, upper body away from the lower body, shoulders are relaxed. 2 more. Hands can come anywhere. You can lower yourself down onto the forearms as well, or you can just stay up if this is too much. One more breath. Exhale. Slowly lift yourself back up and switch sides. Bring the right knee down, left knee across the right, heels outside your hips. Once more, inhale away from the lower back, and on the exhale, surrender, forward fold, finding that variation that works for you. Lower arms down, or hands at the ankles or feet, as long as you are relaxed. Keeping sitting bones down, shoulders away from the ears, jaws are relaxed, everything is relaxing into the body. Breathing, breathing all the time, supporting your practice with the breath. 2 more in our Gomukasana. Relax. Last one, inhale and out. Slowly inhaling all the way up, uncrossing the legs and extending the legs in front of you. bringing the outer hips to the inner thighs. Point the toes forward and back a few times, and then pointing the toes up, pushing through the heels. Once more, outer hips rolling to the inner thighs, still bowing shoulders away from the hips. Inhaling, exhaling, forward fold, Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Exhaling, always trying to come to a flat back. Before we do that, crown of the head coming towards the toes. On every inhale, you try to bring yourself away from the lower back with the upper body, and then every exhale, maybe forward folding a little bit deeper, or maybe just stay where you are, not rushing to reach the perfection in one class. Take your time, keep practicing, and then results will come. Practice is everything. Just be disciplined, constant practice, and making a habit of this beautiful discipline. Then you will see how everything gets better. You're going to get flexible, strong, and hopefully you relax. 2 more breaths here. Shoulders are relaxed. You are at peace. 1 more. And out, when you're ready, inhale out, breathe up. And exhale to release, crossing legs. Again, coming into a comfortable cross-leg seated position. Hands in, chin mudra, relaxing the shoulders, elbow in, jaws relaxed. We take a few rounds of Ujjiay today. The victorious breath. I love this Ujjiay. So you will only have to change the pattern of the breathing. Instead of breathing in and out through the nose, you're still using the nose of course, but you have the feeling that you are breathing from the throat. You want to create a hissing sound, but that should be audible just for you, not for anybody else. So you're not forcing too much. We're going to do 5 rounds of Ujjiay and then another 5 with the inner retention in between each inhalation, okay? So again, relax completely, and when you're ready, let's begin. Inhaling for 1, out. Make sure to empty the lungs completely. Inhaling for 2. And out. Inhaling for 3. And out. Inhaling for 4 and out. Inhaling for 5 and out. Let's continue holding the breath after the next inhale. Hold the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Again, inhale. Hold the breath 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale again. Hold the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Two more rounds. Inhale. Holding the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly exhale. Last one, inhale. Hold the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale out. Beautiful, releasing. Just changing the cross of the legs for a moment. Keep the eyes closed. Once more, rest the hands on the knees or thighs. Maybe chin mudra or no mudra. Your choice is always. And when you're ready, bring the hands at the heart in Namaste. 1 Om 3 Shantis before ending your class. Let's try on the next inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. The divine light within me honors the divine light within you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. See you next class. Thank you.